Happy New Year, everyone. I know it's been a while since I last posted anything, but we all had a happy holiday season and are having a happy New Year so far. It's kind of a deluxe set, and it's a set that I've been wanting for a long time. It's the Masters of the Universe Origins Rise of Evil, Dark Origins of two of Eternia's evil warriors. And those evil warriors being Keldor, the evil apprentice of Hordak, and Keldor before he became Skeletor, and Origins Kronis, evil criminal from another dimension before he became Trapjaw. I think it's really cool that Origins is giving us the origins, if you will, of two of the most prominent characters. As you know, Keldor, he started out as he was the Hordak's apprentice, and from what I heard, there was an altercation between him and, I guess, his brother, King Randor, where he attempted to throw like acid at King Randor's face, but King Randor deflected the shot and set the acid back into Keldor's face, which permanently disfigured him. And so, with a little magic, I guess, from Hordak, he became Skeletor, which he remained that way for the rest of his life. I'll tell you how Trapjaw came to be. From what I know, there was a battle where Trapjaw was permanently disfigured, where he lost the bottom part of his jaw and his right arm were all destroyed in the battle. So I think what happened is Skeletor saved him, or somebody saved him by doing a little giving him a little makeover, if you will, if you can really call it that. I think Triclops was the one responsible for giving Kronis his makeover and giving him the metal jaw and the robotic arm that he uses for weapons, and that's how he became Trapjaw. I'm going to get these two out of their package and get a better closer look at them and all their accessories. So let's do this. Here they are, the early versions of Skeletor and Trapjaw, respectively. Keldor and Kronis. Here they are packaged. These are some great looking figures. So, Keldor, he's got pretty much in a lot of ways, a lot of similar features that Skeletor had later, except his skin appears to be a little darker, kind of a darker blue, and plus he's got the same armor. It's kind of a darker purple, and his face looks good. It's got that devious, conniving look on it, with the black hair, and his black hair is long. It goes down to his shoulder blades, and of course the cape. He's got a cape. The Skeletor figures didn't have. Let's go over the articulation with this. Head is on a ball joint, up and down. Arms out, up, down. Bend at the elbow. Twist at the wrist. Twist at the waist. Legs can go frontwards and backwards, out to the side. You can bend at the knee, turn at the boot, and turn up and down at the ankle. Yeah, I have a really hard time standing this Keldor figure. I don't know if it's because of the cape weighs him down too much, but get him to stand. Yeah, well, there he is. Oh, he's going down again. Alright, and Kronis. Now Kronis has like similar dark blue. There goes Keldor. Kronis has the similar dark blue that Trapjaw has, except, and he's got a big grimace on his face that later becomes a metal jaw. And he's got the same red helmet that, in a similar style that Trapjaw later had. And another thing similar to Trapjaw is this chest armor, except there's two sides on both sides of his torso that you can connect right here. And of course, this is where his robotic arm went later after his accident. He's got the same black leg armor as his Trapjaw, same red loincloth. So let's talk about the articulation. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, better enjoy that arm while you still have it. Oh, and that jaw too. So let's talk about the extra accessories. First, with Keldor, you get this alternate Skeletor head. You can just you can just remove Keldor, and Keldor, you just pop his head off. Oh, and after you pop his head off, you can also remove his cape too. If you want a more accurate version of Skeletor, after you put the Skeletor head on, here's an alternate version of Skeletor. I think the face looks really good. It's menacing. You can clearly see the red glow in his eyes that he didn't have in the Filmation cartoon. I mean, of course, if you wanted to leave the cape on and pretend like he's somewhat like the Skeletor from the motion picture, you can do that as well. But for now, I'm just gonna portray him as Keldor. And he comes with his two signature weapons, the Havoc Staff and the Power Sword. And unlike the Power Sword that came with the regular Skeletor and Battle Armor Skeletor, it is a complete sword. It's not a half sword. It's not a half C. But the big difference between these weapons and the ones that came with the earlier versions of Skeletor, it's got this, green coloring on the top of each weapon to, I guess to simulate power being drawn from it. So it's like you just put it in his hand, and here he looks like he's casting a spell on someone. Oh, I forgot to mention, unlike other figures, he's got two gripping hands, which means you can put weapons in both his hands. So I'll just put his sword in his left hand so he can hold both weapons. Well, sort of. Apparently he does not want to hold this very well. But anyway, here he is. He's Keldor. You can tell by the green at the end of the weapons that he's casting a vicious spell on someone. Like maybe Man-at-Arms or Stratos or King Randor or one of the palace guards. And Kronis just comes with one accessory. He comes with this blaster that he uses in his pre-Trapjaw days while he still has two arms. Just stick it in his... and you can display him more than one way. You can have him holding it with one hand, or you can have him kind of grasping it with two hands. There you have it. There's the Masters of the Universe Origins, Rise of Evil. Keldor before he became Skeletor, and Kronis before he became Trapjaw. That's my review, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.